Have you ever been friends with somebody or was the friend that blamed everything that was going on around them? Take this analogy for example. You're driving and you have a flat tire, but you're blaming the road for your flat tire. But you've driven this car for the past 5 days with this same flat tire. And instead of getting this tire changed, you blame the road every time you get in your car. Rather than taking accountability and getting your tire changed, you rather blame the road for something that you could have been fixed. This is what we call accountability. Now, if you are this friend, this video is for you. If you have a friend like this video is for you. Because today we're talking about the sweet joy that is accountability. About those people who point fingers at everyone else around them, not seeing the three pointing back at them. Unless, of course, they're pointing with four fingers, and then it's like every problem has a solution. Instead of focusing on one singular problem, think about the infinite number of solutions that you can create. Let's talk about everyone's favorite scapegoat, for example. I'm talking about the one, the only, the great inflation.
Capitalism is the problem. Price gouging is the problem, not you.
Everyone blames inflation. The price of this is rising, the price of that is rising. But no one forced you to go max your credit card out to go to a concert. No one forced you to eat out every day of the week and then blame it on not knowing how to grocery shop. No one told you to go and get a car financed at 27.99 APR percent for the next 84 months. Nobody told you to do these things. So why blame inflation for your own personal choices? Well, I can tell you why. It's called learned helplessness. People, they learn these things of how to stay in a victim way of thinking. Let's blame everybody else for my personal choices because it's easy. And is inflation real? Absolutely. But is it the sole reason why your wallet is more emptier than your fridge? Absolutely not. We blame inflation for everything except those clothing hauls that we're posting. We blame inflation for everything except those notifications that we have on. You know, when you get paid, that notification buzzes. Hey, don't forget about me. And you open that app and you see something new you want. So you add all these items to your clothing basket. And hopefully you don't have to use Klarna or Afterpay to go and get clothes. But hey, you'll get paid again. So why not do it? It's gonna get paid off eventually, right? Or are you in the mindset of I'll cross that bridge when I get to it? Now let's face it, we're all collectively contributing to what we like to call inflation. But how is this? Is it consumerism? Is it capitalism? No. The internet takes the blame. You wanna know why? TikTok made me buy it. I seen someone on the internet using it. It looks so convenient to use. This ad made me buy it. But guess what? Did you know that ads only work when you click on them, right? I bet you didn't know that. I bet you didn't know that ads only work if you click on the ad. You can swipe past the ad, and that's what we call in the military. What's the term? Oh yeah, discipline. There are many adults that lack this one thing called discipline. And this thing called discipline has ruined many people's lives because they don't have any self control on how to tell themselves no. It is okay to tell yourself no. I don't need to go spend $500 on shoes. I don't need to go spend $350 on a purse. I don't need a $2,000 chain, a $300 watch. I don't need all these things. But I feel like I have to have them because I see someone else with it. And I feel like I bet that would look great on me. Let me go purchase it. But instead of purchasing it, you sign up for the rewards card that you will only use that one time in store. And after you made this purchase, you forgot that you even have this on credit. So now this is accruing interest. And when you see it 6 months later, you've gained X amount of interest and now you owe triple than what you even originally paid for. What are we doing, people? What are we actually doing to the point where we can't stay in control of our finances? And the thing with these ads is they're so terrible. And for the ones that says this will change your life, I want you to ask yourself, will this change my life or will it change the balance on my credit card? And if it's the latter, swipe past it, exit off of it. Do your future self a favor by not putting them in a hole because you're already setting yourself up for failure by simply not being in control of your finances. And it's always excuses. Their favorite one is, well, I don't know how to budget. How do I budget? But you've heard these people budget because when they're talking about making a terrible purchase, they always mention how many more hours they know they have to work, or if they can skip this bill or push something back. That's called budgeting. You're moving something around to put money towards something else. That's literally called budgeting. But flip it and don't go on the trip, work those same extra hours and put this money towards, I don't know, that $2,000 balance on that credit card, or that trip that you haven't paid off yet because you did it on afterpay for some odd reason. Now I understand if you're in your early years. I get that. We all make bad decisions. But these people are 25 going on 30, 30 going on 45, 45 and above. These are adults who have driver's license. These are adults who pay taxes like myself and you. These are adults who even have kids. All these excuses, they lead to the same place. It's a circle. Because you're going to make all these excuses, you're going to go around the world, but your situation still remains the same. Am I right? Now, there are certain things that would give you a pass. If you have learning disabilities, right? You would know because if you didn't have two lunches, or if you didn't color all day at school, or if you had a cubby in high school, this conversation doesn't apply to you, you know? Or if you had your own designated table at lunch for the whole 4 years or five, then you get a pass. If none of those things apply to you, you are a functioning adult in society. Stop making excuses. Do something about it. Now, of course, we can blame the internet for our problems, but why would we run to the thing that we're blaming about our problems with another problem? Kind of like how Colin Kaepernick did with the NFL. You know, you had a problem with them, but you're trying to go back to said problem. It makes no sense if you get where I'm going with it, right? And most videos you see on the internet, they aren't the full story. These people aren't going to tell you the full story of how they got fired, or why they didn't get promoted, or why someone doesn't like them. They're never going to give you the full story. It's three sides to every story: their side, another side, and the truth. And people try to tiptoe around the truth to get their side across because they have this eternal victim complex. They have to be the person who is the underdog. Everyone thinks they're in the movie because we all have our own lives. So we feel like we're the main character anytime we're out. So we're going to want to be the victim to get the most support, the most love from all these strangers on the internet who we'll never meet in real life. So we come to the internet to voice our problems. We're trying to find like-minded people with the same problem so we can have a form of community, but we're still using this thing that we're blaming for our problems. In my opinion, there's a solution for every problem. And I get a lot of flack from my friends and family because I make it sound so simple and easy, but I've been training my mind from a young age. So my way of thinking is far beyond where I'm supposed to be at this age, if that makes sense. Your ex is toxic. Well, you chose this person and you're still with this person. What do you want us to do about it? My car note is very expensive. Well, no one told you to drive a BMW with 100,000 miles on it. I'm just saying, I have a solution for your problem. Trust me. Even myself, I'm hard on myself because I've made decisions from even knowing a solution to a problem. I've still done it. And the inspiration behind this video is I've been watching a lot of finance videos on YouTube, and accountability is necessary in order to heal and to grow as a person. Now, if that makes too much sense, then maybe this video isn't for you. But share it with someone who it can inspire, or take it for yourself and think about me in the future. Your boss doesn't like you, well, maybe because you post TikToks dancing in the bathroom. I mean, kid out of the military. Well, you are dancing in uniform and doing things that the traditional guard wouldn't, appreciate. So hey, now I understand. Adjust with the times. Adjust with the times. Adjust with the times. The principle remains the same from centuries ago. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. It's never failed. I don't think I've ever seen someone play a stupid game and also not win a stupid prize. Meaning they've done something so crazy, yet they didn't face any kind of consequences behind it. You're saying, I'm always losing my money. I don't know where my money is going. Yet you have every gambling sports betting app on your phone. I can make a guess as to where your money's going. I just can sense it, you know. Let's play a game, right? I want you to go in the bathroom and look in the mirror for 30 seconds. Look yourself in the eye and say, maybe it's me. Just say that one time. Don't say it two times. Or if you say it three times, I might appear. But just say, maybe it's me. And do some self reflecting as to how you can better take accountability. Not my viewers, because I know my viewers, they're high level thinkers. I'm talking about your friends or your family members who are having a hard time with this term called accountability. And or my favorite cousin, discipline. These two terms can have an amazing impact on your life. Trust me. But if this video does fail and I don't get the proper number of views, likes, or comments, then hey, I'll just blame the YouTube algorithm. Peace.